and welcome to Variety's official Golden Globes pre-show. Variety and the Golden Globes are partnering together for the first time ever in the 80-year history of the Globes. I'm Elizabeth Wagmeister.
And I am Marc Malkin. This is Super Tuesday, Hollywood Super Tuesday, the Golden Globes. There is going to be no shortage of star power tonight. We are going to be seeing the gowns, the tuxes, the tux gowns, what have you. This is very exciting. We've already been talking to some celebs. You're going to be seeing them later in the show. We have so many people coming up. I cannot wait for this day to really get started. This is the start of the official Golden Globes digital pre-show.
Absolutely. And as you see, we are not on the red carpet tonight. We are on the gray carpet, but there are no more gray skies here in LA. The sun came out just in time to talk to all the A-listers, and we're not just going to be talking about their movies and their shows and what they're wearing. We are going to be playing a little red carpet game of Golden Globes Celebrity Bingo. So we are going to find out everything about these A-listers through a little game. So we are so excited to talk to everyone. Rihanna is expected to come tonight. Margot Robbie, who's nominated for Babylon, along with Brad Pitt, the cast of White Lotus, the cast of The Crown, the cast of Abbott Elementary. It's all of your favorite stars from your favorite TV shows, your favorite films. I know that I am very excited to see Jennifer Coolidge. We're not going to give any spoiler alerts here, but if you haven't watched White Lotus yet, you've got to. You're in for a shock, and I can't wait to see what she's wearing, but really if she dances again up on that stage. Now tonight, the film that is leading with the most nominations is The Banshees of Inisherin with 8 nominations. And guess what? The stars are already arriving. Let's throw it over to Marc.
Hey, everybody, look who I am here with, Daisy Edgar-Jones, nominee. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
You're at the Globes.
I know.
Tell me about when you found out you were nominated. What goes through your mind?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe I could actually come in real life too.
Yes.
The last time was on Zoom.
Right, because you were nominated for Normal People, which now brings me to that co-star, Paul, going to be in the Gladiator sequel.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to do with that role?
He's going to be incredible. He's going to be incredible. I just know it. I'm very excited to see it. Yeah.
And then we have to talk about you playing Carole King. Have you met with Carole King yet?
I did have a Zoom with Carol.
Yeah, do you have a
really
favorite
cool.
Carole King song?
I think, oh gosh, I think So Far Away has to be.
Can you give us a little?
No.
No.
No, I'm not warmed up.
Daisy, thank you so much. Congratulations. Have fun today. We're going to go back to Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sure. I wasn't quite. Oh,
All right, now I am here.
that makes a whole lot more sense.
There we go. We are live.
I didn't mean to block your beauty.
No, you're never blocking me. It is all about the two of you. Now, James Cameron, of course, Avatar 2 out in theaters now, about to cross $2 billion. You have
Hopefully, a few weeks from now. Maybe.
I'm saying it. I'm predicting
Okay, thank you.
What does that feel like to have 3 of the top grossing movies of all time that you've directed?
I'm kind of not thinking of it in those terms. I'm thinking of it more in the terms of we're back to theaters around the world. People are going back to theaters, even going to theaters in China where they're having this huge COVID surge. So it's like we're saying, as a society, we need this. We need to go to movie theaters, and have that experience. Enough with the streaming already, Tired of sitting on my ass.
I think people do want to get out. They want an escape. And it's a perfect movie to go see.
Well, you bring up a good point when you say enough with the streaming. You are obviously a fan of the theatrical experience, but
yes.
people are so used to sitting at home, on the couch, texting, talking. What do you think about people who text in movie theaters?
Well, I think they're missing the point. I mean, I think when we go to a movie theater, we make a deal with ourselves to have an undivided attention for a couple of hours, right? I mean, to me, that's what it's all about. It's not just about the big screen and the good sound and all that. It's about immersing yourself, choosing that which you want to commit to ahead of time. If you go and multitask in a movie theater, I think you're missing the point.
All right, well, thank you so much. Big night tonight at the Golden Globes, and we are going to throw it back to Marc.
Look who I am here with, the director, one of the stars of RRR. I keep saying it, one of my favorite movies of the year.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. What a phenomenon. So I have to ask, when do you start shooting the sequel?
I mean, when the film released, when it had a great reception, we toyed with the idea of a sequel. We had some few good ideas, but not a very compelling one. Then after it started finding its reception in the West, a few weeks back when I was discussing again with my father and my cousin, who are my story team, a fantastic idea came up, and we immediately started writing. But like you know, until the script is done, we can't take it forward. But we are in the process of doing that.
Now, I've spoken to NTR Jr. about this. I want to get your take on this. This movie reminded me of a Marvel movie. You could be a Marvel star. Do you want to be a Marvel star? Superhero? What superhero do you want to play?
Absolutely. Why not?
Who is your favorite superhero?
Tony Stark?
Oh, NTR also said, oh no.
Or maybe Captain America. Why not?
Captain America right here. Pitch Marvel right now.
Please. But we have amazing superheroes in India too. How about you invite one of our heroes back here?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that'll be great.
RR here. I mean, it is just so much fun. Who got hurt the most, though, in those action sequences?
No. I never hurt them. I took care of them like babies. They never got hurt. No one ever got hurt. You can't complain that.
Spank the babies too.
Talk about the dance. Naatu.
Yeah.
You're doing this dance. Did you know it was going to become the phenomenon?
My knees still wobble talking about it, even today. I think, it was, like I say, it was what it is. It is a beautiful torture. And look where it got us. We're standing here talking to you today on this carpet. I mean, thanks to all the...
And then everyone is talking about getting you in that Best Picture race at the Oscars. What does that feel like?
I mean, first of all, it humbles me that I get love from so many people who think great things about me and my film. I think I can just be humbled by that love.
Awesome. You heard that here. Academy, Oscars, Best Picture, get it in there, RRR. And now we're going back to Elizabeth.
I want to learn that dance, Naatu. I am jealous of Marc. But as you see, all the celebrities are arriving, and many celebrities have their red carpet pose down to an exact science. But take a listen to the tip that Margot Robbie gave to Carey Mulligan about posing on the carpet.
I literally have two poses on the red carpet. That is it. It's literally, okay, I'm going to hold my mic. This is one of two. It's this.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's like the little three-quarter thing.
Yeah.
And it's always that way, like this arm in front.
Yeah.
And then over the shoulder.
Yeah. Oh,
as
so
if you're
full over the
No, because
shoulder.
they always, always, like
Yeah.
you said, they always scream for over the shoulder.
Yeah.
I make it look like I'm walking to my next spot, though. So they'll be like, over the shoulder, and I'll be like...
I love that advice. I mean, nobody knows how to pose better than Margot Robbie. She always looks beautiful, and we have heard that she is coming tonight. She is nominated for her role in Babylon. We will be talking to her. We have a lot of questions for her. I mean, when you look down, I just saw Heidi Klum was behind me. She really is just that tall. What you think? I'm looking here to see who's arriving. I see Coleman Domingo on the red carpet. I mean, I'm looking behind me. This is actually the most packed that I have seen a red carpet this early in an award show. When you are at an award show, it usually isn't this packed this early, but you look and you see all of the stars arriving. There's Coleman Domingo from Euphoria. Also Zendaya, curious to see if she's going to hit the red carpet. She is always on every best dress list. She is nominated tonight for her role as Rue in Euphoria. I mean, this is just the moment for her. She really is at the top of her game with everything. And we're talking about celebs, and here's another one with Marc Malkin.
I am with Quinta Brunson, former Variety cover girl. I was. and now at the Globe.
Wow.
Okay, who is that dream guest star you want on the show? You've had some great ones coming up on the next season. Who else do you want on the show?
One of my dream ones is actually going to be with us this season, and I'm not going to say their name, but I'm very, very excited about this person. One of my dream ones besides that, like, I don't know, Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster? Who would Cookie Monster play?
They could appear. They could do a little appearance, I think, the Sesame Street Gang.
And sing with Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Yeah, they could, yeah.
When are we going to get a musical episode?
I think I don't know, maybe a couple of seasons. You know what I mean? I don't know. Right now we're staying nice and grounded, and I want to do that. I think it's good to be grounded and live in the world where we live. Musical seems a little, but hey, you never know. Maybe in season 3, I don't know.
Now, take us back to your days starting out in the business.
Okay.
What was the craziest or most challenging audition you went on?
I went on an audition for a show, and I really did not want to do that show. I found out that if I got it, it would film in Vancouver for 9 months, and that was really scary to me. And I said, you know what, I'm going to kind of tank this. And so I did, but then I wound up getting it, and the pilot didn't go. But the 2 producers from that pilot are now my co-producers on my show, Abbott, Justin Halpern and Patrick Schumacher. They believed in me that much that even though I tanked an audition, they still wanted to be there with me and be there for me and work on the show with me.
I love that, Quinta. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much. Thank
We're
you.
going back to Elizabeth with Billy Porter.
Woo! All right, I am here with the one and only Billy Porter. Hi, Billy.
Hello, how are you?
I am great. You look phenomenal.
Thank you.
You're always one-upping yourself, which is an impossible task. Tell me about the inspiration with this outfit.
Well, I'm giving the award, the Carol Burnett Lifetime Achievement Award to Ryan Murphy, and he asked me to come in the Oscar dress. And I couldn't really do that, so Christian Siriano whipped something else together for me.
Just a little
That's
1, 2,
reminiscent
3.
of, but not exactly.
You're like, Ryan, I don't repeat outfits. Don't you know? Actually, have you ever repeated an outfit?
No, you're not allowed, apparently.
I want to see Billy Porter's closet.
Listen, these designers keep their stuff right now. Soon, when I make enough money, I'll have my own, Barbra Streisand regulated, basement to hold my stuff and keep it
it all together. Now, do you have a favorite red carpet moment of all time? Not your own. It could be your own, but I'm saying the other stars. Your own.
No, I would have to say it's the Oscar. It's the Oscar dress for me because, I don't know. It was like I just felt like Cinderella at the ball. Like just coming out in a way that I never conceived possible. I never thought that I would ever be able to show up just as me and that I would be enough in these spaces, and that is, my fashion is a part of that. So it would have to be that because that's what started it all.
Well, there is more than enough space. We always want more, Billy. Thank you for everything you do on screen, on the carpet. The platform that you have is incredible, and we can't wait to see what you say tonight to Ryan Murphy when he gets his award. Now we're going to bring it back to Marc.
And look who I am with, F. Murray Abraham from White Lotus Season 2 and a nominee. We're going to get right to it. What did you think when you saw they were killing off Tanya?
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, I really hated it because I love her so much. I mean, who doesn't, right?
Right.
Everybody loves Tanya, right? Maybe she'll come back as a ghost.
That's the thing. Ghosts, or maybe like a Tanya origin story, and they do a prequel series, and we could still have more Tanya.
Yeah. Well, she also personally happens to be a terrific lady.
She really is.
She is what you see,
yes.
by the way.
She's real.
Yeah.
She's real.
Yeah.
So we have to ask you, have any gays tried to murder you?
Is she here yet? She's got to be here, right?
I haven't seen her yet. I think we'll know when she comes. Yes.
I think she's presenting. Yeah.
Yes.
How do you like my suit?
Miss Abraham, thank you so much. You're awesome. You're a treasure.
Thank
you.
Have
a great show.
Thank you very much.
And we're going back to Elizabeth.
All right, I am here with Cole Hauser, and I didn't get your name, his beautiful wife. Hi, Cynthia. It is so nice to see you. Of course, Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner nominated tonight, and Yellowstone is just a breakout hit that we have not seen these numbers in years.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the fans for really tuning in and showing up for this show?
Well, thank you to start with would be in order. You know, listen, it's been a grassroots show that's been around for about 5 years, and the numbers have just kind of gained, you know, momentum. And in year 5, you know, I think we did another 14 or 16 million. So it's just a testament to Taylor's writing and to the acting and everybody who's been working so hard on the show.
All right. Well, it certainly is an amazing show, exciting night, and we hope you have a great night. We are live, and we already have to toss it back to Marc.
Thanks.
Oh, boy. Look who I am with. This guy's energy, your excitement to be back in the business, feeling so good.
I feel so good, and I cannot believe I'm at the Golden Globes. I've watched the show for more than 3 decades, and every year I would dream that I would be here. And I just could not believe it finally came true. I'm so happy.
You are finally here. Now let's take it back all the way back to when you were younger. Goonies. When are we going to see another Goonies?
Wow.
When is it going to happen, and will you be in it?
Well, we have Steven Spielberg here tonight, so that would be the perfect question to ask him.
I'm asking you, do you want it to happen?
You know what? I always wanted it to happen. In fact, when I was unemployed, I wanted it to happen so bad, and I was hoping that it would come along. And, you know, and we tried, honestly, we tried for so many years. And, you know, I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it will ever happen or not, but fingers crossed.
Do you have your own set of hot dog fingers at home?
Of course I do. Of course.
Where are they? Where do you keep them?
They are in my office. In fact, I have multiple pairs. One is not enough. Yeah, it's just the greatest thing. I mean, you know, the stuff that the Daniels came up with. You know, the trophy. I don't know if we can say it or not, but it's just the genius of it. It's so great.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going back to Elizabeth.
I am here with Jenna Ortega, nominated tonight for Wednesday. Your first Golden Globes in a major nomination. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, the show was just renewed for season 2. Have you seen a script yet?
I have seen nothing, and I know nothing. I feel like sometimes as the actor, you just kind of are told what to do, but I'm waiting on it. I think they're just starting to get a writer's room together, so maybe soon.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm sure you've seen Lady Gaga did the viral Wednesday dance on TikTok. What does that even feel like, knowing that Lady Gaga knows you and knows your work?
It's really strange. You know what's funny is Lady Gaga, a long time ago, I worked with a hairdresser that used to work with her. And I had just seen Lady Gaga in concert, like in Boston a couple years before, and she had made me a video saying, "Oh, hey, Jenna, I heard you're a fan." You know, it was a really, really sweet video. So then to be able, I doubt she even remembers or has any idea who I was back then, but to see her do that now, it was kind of one of those moments that you acknowledge is life changes really, really fast, and it's really crazy.
Yes, life certainly has changed for you. Have you spoken to Lady Gaga recently after she did that viral dance?
No, I have no contact with her.
All right, well, hopefully now Lady Gaga reach out to Jenna Ortega. I think that she maybe should be on season 2 of Wednesday.
I'm sure Netflix would love that.
What role would you want for her?
Oh, I'm not sure. I feel like, I don't know. I think Principal Thornhill, Mrs. Thornhill and Wednesday had this weird kind of mentor relationship or kind of understood each other in a certain way. So if Lady Gaga were to be a part, I think they would have to be 2 monsters that understand each other.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Jenna. Good luck tonight and have a great time. Back to you, Marc.
And here I am with NTR Jr., the other star of RRR.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Marc.
So good to have you here. Did you expect the phenomenon of RRR?
Definitely not. You know, we thought, see, Rajmouli working with Rajmouli, taking his track record into consideration, we definitely thought we have a winner. But this one was something more than a winner, just a winner, Japan and today America. Oh, yeah, come on. You don't expect this to happen.
Now, we did talk about this earlier this week. You want to do a Marvel movie. We've put it out there. We are manifesting it for you.
Great.
Has your phone been blowing up from Marvel?
Well, see, right now, after what you have done, my fans are berserk. They got berserk about it. Just waiting for Marvel to still call.
Yeah. And you just keep in shape. That RRR
Absolutely.
shape is a superhero shape.
Thank you so much, Marc. Thank you so much.
Love it.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot.
What?
It's your birthday today.
It is my birthday.
Happy birthday. I've got a small gift for you. And that is for you, and that's something you will really definitely love. That's something you like.
You're the man.
Thank you so much, Marc.
Let's go back to Elizabeth.
Happy birthday once again, Marc.
I love that. A little birthday surprise for Marc. Now, this is your first Golden Globes, and what a year to be here. The reception to Everything Everywhere All at Once is just massive. Tell me, are you talking about a sequel already?
Oh my gosh, I don't think a sequel will ever happen, but if it did happen, it would be called Nothing, Nowhere, Maybe Never Again. No sequel, but this is really special. It's really surreal. Our movie was such a labor of love, and we're such an underdog in so many ways, and we've become this big entity beyond ourselves.
Now, what was your first reaction when you read the script? Did you just go, what is going on?
You know, I don't know what it says about me, but to be honest, I really understood the script. So I guess my brain is as wacky as the Daniels. But all jokes aside, I think, you know, when I read the script, it was the same sensation of what you experience in the film was as crazy as it is, it somehow still makes sense, kind of like life, kind of like the complexity of a mother-daughter relationship. So it was as wild as it was completely centered and logical.
What was it like to work with Michelle Yeoh?
I feel like I was walking into a masterclass every single day. I mean, literally, she is a legend. My family knows about no celebrities, and they all know Michelle Yeoh. So I feel not only was I living vicariously through myself, but also for my family, letting them live vicariously through me to work with someone as truly just legendary as Michelle.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. Have a great night. We're going to bring it back to Marc.
And here I am with Michaela J. Rodriguez, my old pal. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I am good. Let's get right to it. Ryan Murphy is being honored tonight with the Carol Burnett Award. You obviously have worked with Ryan Murphy on Pose.
I do.
Tell me about that first moment you met Mr. Murphy.
Oh my God, I almost fell on my face. I remember him calling me when I first got the part, and I walked into that audition room and I was like, oh my God, it's the actual Ryan Murphy. He is the guru of American Horror Story, of television, and I just kind of couldn't speak how I can right now.
When are you guys going to work again together? What do you want to do?
I want to do a whole bunch of things, Marc. I want to be able to do film. I just released something. Well, there's something that was just released on Deadline. I'm going to be in another film pretty soon. So there's so many things. But I can't
what do you
wait
want to do with Mr.
Ryan.
Murphy? What do you want to do with him?
Hopefully, something with American Horror Story, something new, refreshing, something that a lot of people haven't seen before. So I would love that.
Now, if you can meet anyone tonight, there's going to be a lot of people in that room. Who do you want to meet?
Oh,
who do you want to meet?
I definitely want to meet Rihanna.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes.
So what are you going to say to Rihanna when you meet her?
Hey, girl, what's up? I love you.
And what's your favorite Rihanna song?
There's so many songs, but I love Work.
Give us a little. Come on.
Work, 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 work. You see me, have you work, 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 work. You see me, to me, dirt, 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 dirt. I'm going to give you that song I can get.
That was amazing. Maybe you and Rihanna.
Can do a little something?
A little some.
I wouldn't mind that. I love a good little collab, so I'm not mad at it.
A nice little collab. Now we are going to toss it back to Elizabeth.
No tricky questions. No tricky questions. I'm here with Letitia Wright, star of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. How are you doing?
I'm very blessed. How are you?
I am doing great. Now, I'm just going to get right to it. When are we going to get Black Panther 3 greenlit?
I think it's already in the works. We just had a terrific 2 years of bringing it out and just everybody just coming together to support it. We need a little bit of a break. We need to regroup, and Ryan needs to get back, into the lab. So it's going to take a while, but really excited for you guys to see that.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I do understand a break, but does this mean it's for sure happening? We will see a third film?
I mean, I always try to do positive words and positive thinking. And I believe that good words manifest. So I'm manifesting a Black Panther 3. Why not?
Okay, we're all manifesting it. It sounds like it's going to happen. Now, how hard was it to keep the secret that you were taking up the mantle for the second film?
Incredibly hard. It was something that, again, it was a bittersweet experience. You know, I was really excited but really sad at the same time because my brother wasn't here. So it was a new challenge for me, but one that I tried to keep under wraps as much as I could, and I tried my best, and it came out. So, yeah, I'm the Black Panther.
It absolutely did. Yes, you are. Now, you mentioned your brother, of course, Chadwick Boseman. Tonight, such a celebratory night for everyone here in the cast, but how are you going to honor him tonight?
We're nominated for many awards, one of them being Best Supporting Actress with Angela Bassett, and that's just a reflection of the hard work that we put into it, the dedication to the story, to our characters, and we honor him by just celebrating tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Letitia.
You're very welcome.
Marc, back to you.
And here I am with Henry Golding. How are you, sir?
Happy birthday to you. I heard it's somebody's birthday today.
It is. It's my birthday. Thank
Congratulations.
You so much. I've been serenaded by Henry Golding. So, have you been to the Globes before? Yes, you have.
I think I have.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, back in the Crazy Rich Asians days. Yeah.
What do you remember most about your first Globes?
The amount of absolutely insane tables that are just ram-packed to the most recognizable, and you would imagine growing up watching everybody that they're your best friends.
Right.
But the most sort of, the biggest room that you just recognize is everybody. It's so much fun.
Who do you remember seeing going, oh my God.
I mean, Steven Spielberg just walked in.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I had to take a little photo. I was like, oh my God, that's like my childhood hero.
Wait, did you do a selfie with him?
No,
or you
I didn't.
snuck one?
No, I kind of snuck one, like a little, like a fan.
So we have to talk about this. I know we've talked about this before a little bit.
Yeah.
You are on our list for potential James Bond.
Oh, there you go.
Have you spoken to Barbara Broccoli?
I think there's been a few guys that have. Sadly, I'm not one of them, but I do know for a fact that the cogs are in motion for Barbara. So I just wish them the best. I think they're going to choose the right and the most appropriate Bond. I'd love to be in the Bond universe, right? Not specifically Bond, but let's play in that sandpit.
You're saying Barbara calls and says, "You want to play Bond?" You're going to say no.
I'll play Odd Job. It doesn't matter.
You are going, what do you think you could bring to James Bond? What would you bring to him?
Oh, Marc, you really know how to like pull these ones out, huh? What would I bring? Oh my gosh, I'd bring a sense of mystery,
charm,
a sense of charm,
good looks,
action. There we go. Yeah, we've done some action films. It wouldn't be too hard.
Henry, thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday.
For being here today. Thank you for my birthday.
Let's get some cake later.
We're going back to Elizabeth.
I mean, look at this Jeremy Pope. We spoke to him earlier, decked out in leather and diamonds. I love it. Did you know he brought his mom and his brother as his dates? When I spoke to him, his mom was right behind us. She is so proud. Ooh, we just got to look at the shoes. I did not see the shoes before. He looks incredible. A big, big night for him.
What a big night. What a big night. Henry Golding, just talking to him about James Bond. I really want him as James Bond. I know there are other people, but we want him as James Bond, don't you think?
I mean, I would love to see that, but I heard what he told you, that he hasn't taken a meeting yet. Who are you rooting for?
Here's
James
the thing.
Bond?
Here's the thing. I manifested. I put it out into the world.
Well, can I...
Barbara Broccoli, please call Henry Golding. Just chat with him. Maybe he won't play James Bond. He could be in the James Bond universe. He deserves it. He belongs to be in it. I feel like I'm doing a campaign speech.
Can I tell you, Marc, speaking about manifesting, I just spoke to Letitia Wright, and she all but confirmed a third Black Panther. And she said, I'm manifesting it out to the world. She said it'll be a little bit of time. Ryan Coogler has to regroup, but we're getting a third Black Panther. That's what I took away from that interview. So I cannot wait for that.
And then we talked to the director of RRR. He said he thinks it's going to happen. It's going to take some time. Now, you have to remember that RRR took a year to film.
Wow, incredible film. One of the best, certainly, of this season.
We're officially 1 hour away from the Golden Globe Awards. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Variety's Golden Globes digital pre-show. I'm Marc Malkin, here with my colleague, my friend, and the newly engaged with that beautiful diamond, Elizabeth Wagmeister.
I am now going to blush on air, live TV. I'm going to make you blush, Marc. It's your birthday.
It is my birthday. We have a lot to celebrate today, guys.
We do, but we are so excited to be here bringing you the glitz and the glam, and we have a lot of glitz and glam on this carpet. I mean, the stars. I have never seen a red carpet that is this packed,
It's been a while.
It has been a wild red carpet. I don't know if I can reveal who I see to my right now, but we are about to talk to a major star of one of the biggest films of this season, nominated for six Golden Globes, I believe. And I feel like I want to reveal it. Can I say who we're about to talk to?
Yes, let's talk about who we're going to talk to.
We have Michelle Yeoh is just moments away. Marc is going to be talking to her right now about her film Everything Everywhere All at Once. She's really the front runner, not just for the Globe, but also for the Oscar nominations. I think this is going to be a huge year for her. And I have to tell you, I just spoke to her co-star who said that being with her was like a dream, one of her icons, one of her idols. I also spoke to Jamie Lee Curtis just about 30 minutes ago. She said Michelle Yeoh is why she signed up for the film. Marc, take it away.
I am here with Michelle Yeoh, the Woman of the Year.
Oh.
You are the Woman of the Year. We're here at the Golden Globes. You're obviously nominated, but when you hear about the Oscar buzz, next level, what goes through your mind?
Wow, what a way to kick off the evening with such a powerful question. It's like, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for letting me join. Oh, I've been working 40 years for this.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have. And
Yeah,
here you
so-
are.
and here I am,
and
finally.
You deserve it. You look gorgeous. Now, let's talk about Wicked.
Oh, love it.
Wicked.
I know.
Have you started shooting with Ariana and Cynthia Erivo yet?
Not yet, but those two are so adorable, so gorgeous, so talented. I'm so blessed that I'm going to be one of them, and I'm really looking for yes.
Tell me about, do you know the music of Wicked? Did you see the show? Do you remember the first time you saw it?
Well, you know what? I just saw it in New York.
For the first time?
For the first time last weekend when I was there for the National Board of Review Awards.
Wow.
So I saw it, loved it, and then I went, oh my God, Madame Maribel sings a lot.
Do you sing a lot?
No, only in the bathroom.
Michelle Yeoh, thank you so much. We're going to toss it back to Elizabeth.
Thank you.
I am here with Adam Scott, star of Severance, nominated tonight. The show is such a hit, been renewed for season 2. What can you tell us about the second season?
I know. I can't say anything. I'm so sorry. If I do start talking, a tranquilizer dart will hit me on the side of the neck, and I'll drop out of frame, and you don't want that.
We don't want that. So I'm going to ask you about another one of your projects. You're also in Madam Web, which is coming out with Sydney Sweeney and Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
What was it like the first time that you saw Dakota come out in that outfit?
It's so cool. I can't wait for people to see what she's doing. It's different from anything Dakota's done before. It's a brand new, it's also a character. You haven't really seen anything like this in any of the kind of Marvel or Marvel Sony universes before. It's really exciting.
Anything else you can tell us?
About that project?
Uh-huh.
Well, everybody has a really cool, interesting character. And
All
I
right.
can't really say more than that. And there would be a different tranquilizer dart coming from another direction.
We don't want a tranquilizer
No.
dart, Adam, but thank you so much. Have
Thank
a
you.
great night tonight.
Thanks a lot. Thank
and
you.
back to you, Marc.
Here I am with Margot Robbie. I don't want to say she's in Barbie Pink, but she is in Barbie Pink.
I am in pink.
You were starting that marketing campaign now.
We're getting in early, yeah.
Okay, Babylon, you and Brad Pitt, you've worked together before. What is the next movie you're going to do together?
Oh, wow, I don't know. I don't know. I hope we have a fourth shot at it. It'd be great.
Do you remember the first time you saw Brad Pitt in a movie?
First time I saw him in a movie? Oh, God. I was either... No, I don't know. I don't know.
He's just always been there.
He's just always been there, yeah.
Okay, we got to talk Barbie. I talked to Greta. She told me that there are so many more Ken looks that we haven't seen.
There's so many more everything that you haven't seen.
How many more Barbie looks are there going to, like, how many looks
There are
do you
a lot
have?
of looks. A lot of looks.
What was it like?
You will not be disappointed.
What was it like looking in the mirror, seeing yourself for the first time in full Barbie drag? I'm just going to call it Barbie drag.
It's very exciting. I obviously can't get into it just yet. We're
Right.
a couple months away, but you will not be disappointed.
What was it like seeing Ryan as Ken and not cracking up and breaking every time you looked across
No,
set?
I was cracking up all the time. It was this was a set filled with laughter and dancing and music and good vibes. Yeah, there was a lot of cracking up.
Okay, what were you dancing to?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Oh, it's on. Oh,
it's too soon. I can't tell you anything.
I want to do a little Barbie dance with Margot Robbie. Okay. Obviously, you're having a great night tonight. You've been having a great friggin' few years. Take me back, though, to your worst audition. That audition, you'll always remember. That was like, oh, my God.
Yeah. I once was doing so bad in an audition that I literally stopped and said, this isn't very good. And I know it's not very good. And you know it's not very good. But I swear, if you give me the role, it'll be really good on the day. I promise you that. And they gave me the role.
What was the role?
I ended up not being able to do it. It's a long story. I won't say what movie it was. But it weirdly worked in my favor.
Wow, I love that. That's how you make it in Hollywood. Do a bad audition, but say you'll be good in the role. Thank you, Margot. Congratulations. Going back to Elizabeth.
I am here with Hannah Einbinder, star of Hacks. Congratulations. Now, I want to play a little game with you. We are playing red carpet bingo tonight.
Okay.
Can you look at this bingo card and tell me, do you have any of these items with you tonight?
Gummies. Is that meant to be
gummies?
The
Yes.
devil's lettuce?
Yes.
Oh my, I'm scandalized on the red carpet. Uh-oh. Hi, Marc. No, I do have a joint.
Okay.
Dating app, no. Date, yes. My friend Phoebe. A speech, no. Phone charger, no. Driver's license, yes. Lipstick, yes. Change of clothes, no. Car keys, no. Good luck charm, you. Flask, no. Wardrobe malfunction, not yet. A $20 bill, no. iPhone 10 or older, yes. Time.
I feel like that was, like, we're done. We're done with the game. I'm pretty sure I beat Marc already because you have a lot of that. I love that you brought your best friend as your date. I love that I'm your good luck charm. But I really love that you brought a joint. Have you smoked it yet?
No. No. If I did, you'd be holding me, and I'd be sort of.
I can still
I'm
be holding you.
scared.
I'm
that
here for
sort
you,
of thing.
Hannah. I'm here for you. All right, I have to know. Nominated with Jean Smart. Who texted each other first when the nominations came out?
I think she may have called me sometime, depending on the time we switch off. But yeah, we're working on the show right now. We're shooting season 3, so we immediately kind of all went to work that day, and we were like, woohoo! Like, it was a fun little celebration.
Since we're talking about it, have you ever smoked a joint with Jean Smart?
Jean doesn't like weed. I'm working on it. But she doesn't care for pot. She likes a nice Chardonnay with some ice.
Oh, with some ice.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What is your drink of choice?
I gotta go kombucha.
Oh.
Does that vibe sort of
But
feel
we're
right?
in LA. That vibe is with LA.
I gotta go kombucha. I'm trying to get a little bit of a probiotic, jolt.
All for those probiotics. Thank you so much, Hannah. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
You were just so much fun for this
was a great
interview.
mic.
All right, we are passing it back to Marc.
I am with Lily James, looking absolutely stunning and big and red.
Big and red, baby.
Wow, how big was the car that you came in?
Oh, yeah, I had to stand up.
Was it one of those standing ones?
It was. I've never felt more of a diva in my life.
So how do you do that? You just hold on tight?
Holding on for dear life, yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay. Have you been to the Globes before?
I have, but a long time ago.
Tell me about that first time you came to the Globes.
The first time I came, I was presenting, and that was years and years ago. And then I've been one other time as well. But yeah, I'm so happy to be back and to be nominated this time. It's very
Nominated.
special,
Do
yeah.
you have a speech prepared?
I mean, I kind of know what I would want to say, but I didn't want to I don't know. You don't want to talk about it.
Well, let's talk about Iron Claw. What was it like seeing Zac Efron with that bowl cut for the first time?
Well, how about the muscles? He He worked so hard. I think he trained for like a year, and his whole, I mean, the transformation is insane.
What did you think when you saw him for that first time? Did you recognize him?
I barely recognized him. And also the craziest thing is it's not just how he looks, how he can now wrestle. I mean, you saw him, the picture of him jumping off the top rope and flying in the sky. It's wild.
Do you want to play a female wrestler one day?
I know, I wished I was wrestling.
Right, that's what you want to do. Now, we're playing a little game of bingo here today.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this bingo card. Tell me if any of these things do you have on you? You have gummies?
No.
Phone charger?
I have none of this on me because I barely have a bag. I mean, I do have, is there a lipstick on there? No.
No.
Sorry.
So, I'm going to...
I have a date.
Oh, you have a date?
I have a
okay.
date.
Oh, lipstick.
I have
got
lipstick
two.
and a date.
I got two with Lily James. That's amazing. Driver's license? You don't need a driver's
no, I do have my driver's license. Sorry, I have
three.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Good luck charm?
No.
Do you believe in those kind of things?
Well, maybe the diamonds are my good luck charm.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
the
diamonds,
Harry
as we
Winston.
know, are
Our
a girl's best
friend.
friend. Now, take me back. Obviously, you've had all this huge success. Take me back to your first auditions. What was that one audition you went on that you went, oh my God, that was the worst thing I've ever done?
I mean, most auditions feel like the worst thing you've ever done. They're so, I mean, I get so nervous. I go bright red. I had to wear like polo necks up to here because my whole chest would be like, where my cheeks would be red, and I would try way too hard and laugh way too hard and everything too much. But yeah.
Well, look where she is now. Thank you so much, Lily.
Thank you.
So good seeing you.
Yeah, you
Take
too.
care. Congrats. Thank you.
I mean, I love that. Marc singing Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend with Lily James. Eddie Murphy just arrived. He is getting the Cecil B. DeMille Award tonight. This carpet is star-studded. And I have to tell you, the men are really bringing their fashion game. You saw Adam Scott in that teal tux, and I just saw Seth Rogen walk by in a full head-to-toe salmon suit. All right, we've got another interview for you now. Back to Marc.
Hillary Swank, hello, looking absolutely gorgeous.
Thank
Who's
you.
your plus one or plus two?
Well, these two little babies, baby A, baby B, as the doctors call it right now.
A and B.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did you ever think you'd be at the Globes pregnant with twins?
I don't think I ever thought that I would, but here we
Yeah.
are,
So-
pregnant with twins at the Globes.
So let's go back to the Globes. Back in the day,
Yes.
Boys Don't Cry.
Yes.
What do you remember about being at your first Globe?
Well, my gosh, that was 23 years ago now. That was 2000. It's hard to
Yes.
believe. And I just am so grateful to still be around and a working actor, quite frankly.
And who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
Oh, everyone. You know, I mean, I will say Sigourney Weaver's at my table, and that was a moment, a big moment for me, because when Boys Don't Cry came out, she did like, I don't know, Entertainment Tonight or something, and they were like, who do you think should win? And she was like, Hillary Swank. And I was like, oh, Sigourney Weaver knows who I am? So that was like a moment I felt like I kind of made it. And so I'm sitting with her, and that's lovely.
Well, you made it, Hillary. Thank you so much. We're going back to Elizabeth.
Thank you.
I think the other projects definitely shifted things.
I am here with Austin Butler, of course, the star of Elvis, nominated tonight. What an incredible moment for you, and congratulations on it all.
Thank you so much.
Now, I have to ask you, there is another star about to take on Elvis. Jacob Elordi is going to be playing the king as well. Do you have any advice for him?
I just wish him all the best, you know? We haven't spoken, but I hope he has a great time.
Now, what was the hardest part of the role for you? Was it the singing? Was it the dancing? Was it the mental space you had to be in?
It was the tightrope that you have to walk between all the meticulous things that makes Elvis Elvis, but never losing his spirit and the soul and making it feel as though it's happening for the first time right there. Because otherwise you feel like you're at the Wax Museum, you know? So that's the tricky tightrope that you have to walk.
I mean, for those who don't know, and I think most probably do by now, but that really was you singing, which is just, it's almost hard to imagine. You sounded just like him. You embodied him so deeply. Now, at Variety, we spoke to the casting director, and she actually revealed to us that you beat out Miles Teller and Harry Styles for that role. What does that feel like?
Well, I just felt so privileged to get to go on that journey with Baz. It was just the time of my life. I felt so happy.
All right, now we're going to play a little game right now of red carpet bingo. Let me find my bingo card right here.
All
All
right.
right, Austin, do you have any of these items with you tonight?
Gummies, a phone charger, lipstick, a flask, a dating app, a speech, a change of clothes, wardrobe malfunction, a date. I have a date. It's my sister.
Oh, you
My
want your
sister's
sister.
here.
I love that.
Driver's license. My publicist is holding that. Car keys, no. Mask, snack, good luck charm. No, I think a date is the only thing I have.
Your date. I love that you brought your sister.
Yeah.
She must be so proud of you.
She is. It feels
All
amazing.
right. Well, congratulations again. Have a great night. We are going to throw it back to Marc and Salma Hayek.
Okay, Salma Hayek, introduce your special guest. Introduce your special guest.
This is my Golden Globe, Harvey.
Harvey right here is stealing the movie.
Yes.
You are in the boots.
I'm
Yes.
deep in the boots. I'm deep in the boots.
Mi perro.
Well, she did tell me, he's like, you play my favorite little bitch, right? That was
Yes,
the thing.
I did.
Yeah.
Because he plays a dog in a movie where I play a cat, but we are proof that we can all get along.
Absolutely.
Okay, first time you met her. Tell me about that moment.
She was so wonderful. I mean, like, obviously, look at her. Look at this icon. Look at this, like, I mean, yeah, I just saw her and I was like, here she comes. I can't even, she's not going to recognize who I am. And she walked in, she goes, I Harvey, no one told me you were going to be here. And they gave me the biggest hug and just a sweetheart. And this is just, you know, testament to who she is. She's just amazing.
So talented. He's so talented.
Tell me about what made him right for the role. What was it?
Well, he's sweet, but he has an edge, and he's very funny, and he's very real. So he can play like over-the-top comedy, but with a heart. And he has a special quality to him. I love Harvey. I love mi perro.
So when you do it,
That's the name of the character, guys.
Yeah. So watch it. If you haven't watched it, you have to watch it. Yeah.
well, thank you both. Have fun today.
Thank
So
you.
good to
And the
see
movie's
her.
nominated.
Yes.
Puss in Boots. Yeah, we have to.
Of course
see
it's
it.
nominated.
Otherwise, the studio won't be happy with us.
Well, thank you
I'm just
both so
kidding.
much. It was so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now, Andrew Garfield, come on up. What did you just
I
say
said
to me?
happy birthday.
Andrew Garfield, you
I
said
heard it
happy
was your
birthday to
birthday.
me.
Is it your birthday?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you
How
for coming
else
to
would
my
you want to be
party.
spending it than
with
with
Andrew Garfield at
with
the
us?
Golden Globe.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so
Don't
sorry.
even try,
like your
sorry.
beard. The beard looks nice.
Thank you.
A ginger and white, a very kind of Prince Harry kind of thing you've got going
Oh,
on.
he gave me Prince Harry.
And the spectacles look very nice. And happy birthday. Happy 27th birthday. It's the
And,
beginning of your Saturn return.
Okay, here.
It's going to be a hard time.
You want to help me make it my birthday?
Yeah, what do
Look
you
at
want me
this
to do?
bingo card.
Okay.
What on this card do you have with you? Do you have gummies? Dating app?
No.
Mask?
Yes.
You have a mask?
I have a mask.
Ah, there we go. A snack?
No snack tonight.
No snack?
I ate a big lunch.
What'd you have?
It's none of your business.
Do you have a good luck charm with you? Me?
Yeah, you. Sure,
Yeah,
fine.
There it is. An iPhone 10 or older.
I think it might be a 10 actually. Yeah, I think
Okay.
it might be a 10.
$20 bill?
No, I'm bad with cash. I need to be better at cash.
A flask?
No flask. No.
What about lips?
I don't have lipstick. No.
You change your clothes?
No change of clothes.
A speech?
No, I don't have a speech.
Why don't you have a speech?
I don't like that. I don't like it.
But you just can't get up on that stage and start wishing me a happy birthday. You've
Yeah,
got to
but-
give a speech.
My track record with award shows is that I'm invited to the party as a nominee, and I don't usually win. So I'm kind of assuming this is going to happen again. But now you got me thinking, and now I'm upset with
Go
you.
right speech.
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew Garfield,
Hey, I love you
Thank
too. Happy birthday.
And we are going back to Elizabeth.
Back to Elizabeth right now.
I told you guys, it is the night of the men bringing the color to the red carpet. I love what Andrew Garfield is wearing. He looks amazing. And I love that he just told Marc, happy birthday. You know who else looks incredible? Jennifer Coolidge just arrived. She is wearing black sequins, posing only as she can. You know that look that she gives. I'm not even going to try it because I will embarrass myself. but she looks incredible. Now we are seeing Jamie Lee Curtis, who has arrived. She's wearing a pantsuit and a lace cape. She looks incredible. Now, I spoke to Jamie right before the carpet started, and I asked her about a Freaky Friday sequel, and she told me it's going to happen. She said Lindsay Lohan wants to do it, she wants to do it, and it's just up to Disney. Now, Eddie Murphy has just arrived. Look at him right there. He is wearing an all-black tux, looking so dapper. He tonight is being awarded with the Cecil B. DeMille Award to really honor his entire career. Of course, you know, he has won a Golden Globe. I don't even know how many times he has been here, but it's certainly not his first time. He is a veteran of the Golden Globes. I mean, this carpet right now, it is overflowing. There's Jamie Lee Curtis again. We see her with Barry. I love that he's wearing a light blue suit. This is the trend. I'm no fashion expert, but I am calling it right now. The trend of the Golden Globes carpet is the men in color. They all look amazing, and it's good they're wearing color because we're on a gray carpet, not a red carpet, so we need the color to arrive. There's Eddie Murphy again, looking, I mean, just so sharp. I hope that we get to talk to him because I would love to hear from him. What is his favorite work that he has done through his entire career? I mean, that's what he's being honored for tonight. The other big award, the Carol Burnett Award, is going to Ryan Murphy. He obviously just a titan of TV behind American Horror Story, behind Glee. We spoke to Billy Porter, who is going to be presenting to him. I think that we revealed that right here on this show, that Billy Porter is going to be introducing Ryan Murphy on stage tonight. Of course, Billy Porter, who starred in Pose, that was created by Ryan Murphy. I am looking around because I am trying to see the stars that are arriving. We just had Lily James. She looks gorgeous in a red two-piece, it looked like, and she had diamonds. I saw Anna de Armas walk by me. She's wearing a gorgeous black gown that is encrusted with not diamonds, but, you know, you could say diamonds are a girl's best friend because, of course, she played Marilyn Monroe. She is nominated for Blonde tonight. All right, now we see a gorgeous purple, like an eggplant gown right now. Let's see who this is. The head to toe. Oh, it's Niecy Nash. She looks incredible. Of course, nominated for Monster Dahmer by Ryan Murphy. And now we are going to head over to Marc and Jean Smart.
Me and Jean Smart. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Nominated again?
Yes.
Do you have a
thank
speech prepared?
Kind of pretty much in my head, yes.
Okay, so Hacks 3 is filming right now.
Yes. In fact, I just came from shooting.
Just came from shooting?
Yeah.
They made you work today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No rest for the weary.
But you know what? I do like your producers, obviously.
Yes.
So, let's talk about the season. Obviously, you can't tell me guest stars coming up. Who is your absolute dream guest star? You've told me in the past some names like Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know if she's going to be in the new season.
Right.
But who would you love to see on the show?
Oh, gosh. I wish I'd had this question ahead of time because whenever it's like someone say, tell me a great joke, and I have a million of them, but I can't think. Oh, my gosh. Jeff Bridges.
Jeff, there you go. Do you want a little bedroom romp?
Well,
Deborah Vance and Jeff Bridges. But that's where I went.
Yes, you did. Right away.
Tell Jeff right now to be on House.
No, Jeff, you don't have to play my boyfriend. But yes, of course, we would love you on the show.
But now let's talk about Babylon. Tell me about your favorite memory working with Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. That was a romp, to say the least. My favorite moment. I don't know. Most of my stuff was with Brad and Margot, and they were both so lovely, and both are such incredible professionals, and both so funny and sweet. But I do remember the day after the Emmys before last, and we were shooting Babylon, and I was sitting in a chair, just kind of waiting, and Brad came over, and he had watched the Emmys, so he knelt down next to my chair, and he took my hand, and he congratulated me, and gave me his condolences. About losing my husband. He said, I had no idea you'd been going through that, and he was incredibly kind.
Wow. Brad Pitt, that's what makes him Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that's what
He's
makes
a,
him
he's a
Brad
real
Pitt.
human being.
Yes.
Gene, thank you so much.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Did you tell them that you were on the show?
I don't know if we're supposed to.
Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind. We're going to go to Elizabeth with Jamie.
I'm sorry.
All right, so Jamie Lee Curtis, nominated tonight. And do you know that you are up for the same award that your mother won in 1961 for Psycho?
No, I had no idea. How wonderful.
She won for Best Supporting Actress,
Yes,
so you
of
could have
course.
the same statue as her.
You know what? I have a lot of things the same as her. I have her legacy really to lead me, and she's led me for a long time. So, we'll see.
Now, I have to ask you, when you read the script for Anything Everywhere All at Once, what was your first reaction?
My agent said to me, it's pretty out there. And I was like, yeah. I said, but Michelle Yeoh is going to be in the movie, right? And he said, yes. I said, I'll do it. I'm with her in the movie? Yes, I'll do it. So really the movie itself was less important to me. It was important that I understood who Deirdre was, and I understood who Evelyn was, and that their relationship and their love story.
Now, I'm wondering, where are your hot dog fingers? Did you keep them?
Well, that's a very personal question. Where are my hot dog fingers? Yes, of course I kept them. They're in a very special place, and I only bring them out on special occasions. Maybe tonight, later, I'll bring them out.
Like the Golden Globes.
Like the Golden Globes, yes.
Now, did you ever get an explanation from the Daniels on what those hot dog fingers were?
No. And it wouldn't have mattered anyway. That isn't my job. My job is to just be in the moment. And so in the moment, I was in the moment. It didn't matter.
Now, I want to ask you about another project. You recently actually told Marc Malkin, who just broke up with you.
There. I know.
Yes. You told him that you are down for a Freaky Friday sequel.
Oh, I'm more than down. We're ready. Yeah, absolutely.
So when is it happening?
Well, that's not up to me. I'm not the master of my own universe in that sense. I think that's up to Disney. I know that Lindsay wants to do it. I want to do it. It'll happen.
And have you spoken to any executives about this?
Of course.
Any news you can break?
No.
All right, speaking of Lindsay, did you watch her Netflix Christmas movie?
Of course.
Did you love it?
She's fantastic.
So good.
So great.
So good. And how often do the two of you keep in touch? Because I know you have a very special bond.
Yeah, often. Yeah.
Now, what do you remember about your first Golden Globes?
My what?
Your first Golden Globes.
It was funny. I was thinking about it this morning. I was doing a TV series called Anything But Love. I was nominated for that. And I remember I was rubbernecking. I felt very out of place. I felt there were a lot of fancy people, and I didn't fit in, and I felt very stiff, I remember. And I came here for rehearsal yesterday, and I know a lot of these people now. I mean, I know a lot of these people, and it made me realize, A, I'm really old, and B, that I've had a beautiful creative life, and that I now have collaborated with many of these people here tonight. And it made me feel like I was home. I waved at Daniel, Craig's chair, like, hey, I know these people, and some are friends, some are just colleagues, but it's been a beautiful time.
All right, well, thank you so much,
Thanks,
Jamie.
you guys.
Have a
Good luck,
great
everyone.
Now, let's find out a bit more about the Emmy Award-winning comic chosen to be the host of the 80th Golden Globe Awards.
I'm Gerard Carmichael, by the way. Hi, everyone. Hello.
The host of this year's Golden Globes is Gerard Carmichael, an Emmy-winning stand-up comedian, actor, writer, director, and producer, whose most recent comedy special, Nathaniel, was one of the big hits of 2021.
My friend Ashley told me before I came out, she could sense it. She was like, please just tell me you're gay so this all makes sense.
There have been rumors that people like Kevin Hart were approached for the gig because they're always looking for a big splashy star and a really talented comedian. The person who ended up getting the job, of course, Gerard Carmichael, has ties to NBC. For 3 seasons, he had The Carmichael Show from 2015 to 2017. And then just in April, he guest hosted an episode of Saturday Night Live, for which he was nominated for an Emmy. What's interesting about Gerard Carmichael as the Golden Globes host is that a lot of people inside the industry don't really think of him as, quote unquote, Hollywood. He's a New Yorker. He's more in the stand-up world, but he has been in the game for a decade and has likely worked with many of the people in the room. After this controversial period for the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, it really is a win-win to select Gerard Carmichael as the Golden Globes host. And in Gerard, he is having a banner year and just also happens to be a Black man.
We have a great show tonight.
Now, there is some confusion as to how to pronounce his name. Gerard has talked about that, and sources are telling us, Elizabeth, that may be a part of his opening monologue tonight.
Ooh, well, I cannot wait to hear what he has to say in that opening monologue. And by the way, as a Wagmeister, I understand going through life with everybody butchering your name. But of course, we are going to hear from the man himself when the Golden Globe Awards kick off at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on NBC. But before we get to the show, we've got to continue to talk about these arrivals. Julia Garner, right there, star of Ozark and Inventing Anna. She came up here to the platform. I mean, she looks beautiful.
She looks beautiful, and she's going to be playing Madonna in the big Madonna biopic. I cannot wait to see what she does. I mean, listen, Inventing Anna, she definitely came up with an accent. We know Madonna's had a few different accents in her life, so I think she could handle that.
I think she could handle anything. Now, by the way, only at the Golden Globes can you get the biggest stars of the screen. And also, some of the icons. Priscilla Presley just walked behind us. I mean, where else does Priscilla Presley walk by you? Angela Bassett,
look at her in that silver metal. I mean, she's just stunning. I saw her the other day in Palm Springs for our big brunch that Variety has there. She was wearing Palm Springs yellow. Now she's wearing this silver. Look at her. She's just killing it. I just love it. It's like Michelle Yeoh, Angela Bassett. These women of a certain age are absolutely killing it. Now look at Lily James. Look at that red dress. That is like, it's like leftover beautiful bow from Christmas.
It is. And you know what? When you look at Lily James on this red carpet, it's hard to believe the transformation she made into Pam Anderson for Pam and Tommy. She was obviously full blonde, looked exactly like Pam Anderson, and now you see her back to brunette, back to Lily, but she looks beautiful. And
as she told me, she took one of those standing cars. She had to stand in the car, and I said to her, what do you do? You just hold on for dear life. She said it was a big diva moment for her.
I mean, a standing car, meaning you can't sit because the dress is so big. That's like hashtag goals, to have a moment where you're arriving at the Golden Globes nominated, standing in a car because your dress is so incredible that you can't even sit.
In my family, we'd call that a van.
Exactly. We class it up here. It's called a standing car, not a van.
Now, there's always a show on the red carpet, but the show inside is just as colorful, and there have been some amazing moments. Variety Senior Awards editor Clayton Davis has his top 5 favorite Globe moments. Let's see who makes the list.
The Golden Globes have been one of the most entertaining award shows around. Here are my top 5 most fun Golden Globes Awards moments. Number 5, Jacqueline Bisset. When she won her Golden Globe in 2014, took her quite a while to get from her seat to the stage, a moment that was famously parodied on Saturday Night Live. Number 4, Emma Thompson. When she was presenting the 2014 award for Best Screenplay, she walked on the stage after a long night of drinks at the table, holding her shoes in hand.
Where's the envelope?
Number 3, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. One of the greatest hosts that the Globes have ever had, took 2 shots at George Clooney in 2 separate years. When Clooney got the Cecil B. DeMille Award.
George Clooney married Amal Alamuddin this year. So tonight, her husband is getting a Lifetime Achievement Award.
And then again, when he wasn't there, but his co-star Sandra Bullock was nominated for Gravity.
It's the story of how George Clooney would rather float away into space and die than spend one more minute with a woman his own age.
Number 2, Meryl Streep. In 2006, she won Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical for her performance in The Devil Wears Prada, taking the stage while honoring her co-stars Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt, taking a quick jab at her other co-star, Stanley Tucci.
Dreadful Stanley Tucci.
We all know she was joking, but that's what makes her such a fantastic actress. And at number 1, Kate Winslet. In 2008, she was in the thick of the Oscar race for her 2 performances in Revolutionary Road and The Reader. At the Golden Globes, she won Best Supporting Actress for The Reader early on in the night. But it was later on that evening when Cameron Diaz and Mark Wahlberg presented her with her second statuette of the night in Best Actress in a Drama.
I'm so sorry. Anne, Meryl, Kristen.
And forgetting the name of her last nominee.
Oh God, who's the other one? Oh, Angelina.
I mean, what a great night. And as you see on the carpet, Jenna Ortega, star of Wednesday. She's wearing probably one of the most unique looks of the night this brown. And there's Steven Spielberg, of course, nominated Best Director for The Fabelmans, a deeply personal story that he finally got to screen after years of wanting to finally make it. Now, we have more fashion moments, more arrivals, but first, let's go to Marc and Henry Winkler.
Is this the most beautiful microphone?
Isn't it? It's nice.
My God. I really like it.
And I don't even have to take my microphone and go like that.
You don't?
No, because you have your
I
own.
could hide mine and then you could.
No, I want you to have your own.
All right.
Okay, nominee.
Yes.
Tell me about the first time you went to the Golden Globes.
The first time I was nominated and I won. And this, if I win, this would be the third.
What do you remember most about that night? Besides winning, of course.
That's hard. That's hard because, you know, the first time you're so nervous that it's all a blur. And then when you've done it a while and then all of a sudden you enjoy. I can't wait to see maybe somebody from Yellowstone.
Oh, you're a Yellowstone fan. Do you want to be on Yellowstone?
Oh, yeah, what about
Do you ride horses?
I do.
You do?
I used to ride horses, and now I dream about it.
Okay, now, Waterboy.
Waterboy.
Turning 25.
Amazing. I started smoking cigars on the Waterboy with Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler got you hooked on cigars?
He did. We smoked on top of buildings in New York City doing a press tour.
And are you still smoking cigars,
I only
Henry?
smoke when I fly fish for trout.
You are made for Yellowstone. You fly fish?
It's amazing. I do. I love it. I get it all tangled. I turn to my guide. I say, "Oh, Bob, I've got a problem." While he's untangling, I smoke a cigar and take photographs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Henry Winkler, smoking cigars, fishing, dreaming about horses.
I do. I do.
When are we
And
gonna...
you? Everything good?
I don't smoke cigars.
No.
I've ridden horses. I've never been fly fishing.
You know what? It's like a washing machine for your brain.
Okay. I'll take it.
Honestly.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Yeah. When are we going to see the Waterboy sequel?
Oh, you know what? If you see Adam, I'm going to ask him a question.
Yeah.
Ask him for me. It would be wonderful.
Look at Selena Gomez. She brought her sister as her date. Selena Gomez is nominated tonight for Only Murders in the Building. So many people, including myself, I am a huge fan of that show, are so happy to see her get this well-deserved nomination after she wasn't nominated. I'm still mad about it for the Emmys. Now, also a big year for Selena, not just a Golden Globe nominated night. She just made the Oscar shortlist for her song, My Mind and Me. So big night for her. Also, Steve Martin and Martin Short, her co-stars in Only Murders in the Building, are also nominated. I hope we get a funny bit from them tonight. You know, a lot of people are really gunning for them to host the Oscars. You see Hannah Einbinder right there. We had such a fun conversation with her on the carpet. And now it's time for another interview. Let's head over to Marc.
Oh, look who I am with.
Hello.
He knows he's one of my favorites.
Oh,
he
stop
knows
it.
he's one of my favorites.
Well, you're one of my favorites.
Another nomination now for Blackbird.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the set of Blackbird, the first time you heard Paul do that voice.
Yeah, I mean, it's chilling, and he's amazing. And you know, like, the most difficult thing about acting with Paul Walter Hauser in this show is you just want to be an audience member and just be a spectator, but I kind of kept forgetting that I actually had to do my job as well, you know?
Let's go back. Listen, you've had quite a couple of years that have been quite amazing. Let's go back to the beginning of your career.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one audition that was just so bad that you walked out and you're like, that was the worst thing I've ever done.
Weirdly, it's the ones, I remember the ones where you think you've nailed it. They're the ones you messed up.
Okay, tell me about the one you nailed it.
That I didn't get. I can't start doing that. It's not appropriate. I've done it before and I got in trouble.
No,
in fact,
I would never
feel
get you in trouble.
You've asked me to do this before and then I've gotten in trouble with my publicist. So no, I'm not going to be talking about auditions.
Okay. Sing 3. When does it start happening?
I don't know. My phone's all connected. They just need to give me a call.
Who do you want to cover? I mean, obviously you've sung a lot of Elton John. Who is that one artist you want to cover?
Oh, I don't know. Like maybe like a Bowie would be fun.
Like which one?
I don't know. Like
give me a little Bowie.
Young Americans. I can't. I've got this little tickle, you know, in my throat. I know. I'm sorry.
You know I'm always going to ask you to sing.
Next time.
Next time. Taron, thank you
Thank
so
you. It's great
much.
seeing you.
Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Always great to see you.
Have a great night.
Thank you, friend.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Back to Elizabeth.
We have more red carpet arrivals. It is a star-studded night. You see Ana de Armas there, star of Blonde. Hard to believe that she was playing Marilyn Monroe. I mean, look at her. That transformation was uncanny. And when we spoke to Ana de Armas at her Variety cover shoot, she said that the hardest part of the role was really embodying her voice. Not necessarily the accent, but her voice, and really becoming Marilyn and understanding who she was as a person, not just on camera. Now you look here, we have Emma D'Arcy, star of House of Dragon. I am so excited. Emma is the only nominee from that show, even though it broke all sorts of records for HBO. Of course, the prequel for Game of Thrones. And here we have Hilary Swank looking gorgeous in green. She's pregnant. Congratulations to Hilary. Now, she actually won her first Globe years ago, back tonight, nominated for Alaska, which is on ABC. She spoke to Marc. She spoke about her +2, those twins in her belly. I just love that we're seeing so many stars, both of film and television. Oh, we got a little on-camera kiss there on the red carpet. A lot of people making it date night. Also, a lot of people bringing their siblings tonight. We saw Selena there on the carpet with her sister. Austin Butler told me that he had his sister. She was right behind me, and I spoke to her, and I said, I should have brought you up for the interview. And she said, nope, I am off camera. It is not my night. It's for my brother. Such a big year for Austin. Of course, being nominated for Elvis this year.
Now we have to talk about the history of the Golden Globes. This is the 80th Golden Globes. 80, people. So let's take a look at the history of this star-studded event.
The Golden Globes began 80 years ago, back in 1943, at a time really when freedom was under attack and censorship was on the rise. A group of international journalists adopted a motto, unity without discrimination of religion or race. And 80 years on, we're extremely proud to still be representing a record of 62 countries.
And the winner is...
The first Golden Globe Awards ceremony was a presentation that took place in early 1943. We didn't have awards back then. It was just a paper scroll, basically. And the first film that won a Golden Globe for Best Picture was The Song of Bernadette, starring Jennifer Jones.
I've never seen anything in my life so beautiful.
The Golden Globes often have a lot of really buzzy moments because it's so unscripted.
I think one of the major milestones that we had was Barbra Streisand being the first female to win the Best Director category in 1984, decades ahead of any other major awards body.
Ving Rhames at the Golden Globes one year gave his award to Jack Lemmon, which was a very inspirational moment. Another really memorable moment at the Golden Globe was when Christine Lottie was in the bathroom and Robin Williams had to improvise, waiting to see if Christine Lottie would show up.
What was really cool, actually, from 1944 to 1957, I believe, it was a tradition actually for journalists to hand out the awards. But in 1958, the Rat Pack descended on stage and took over the show, and it was Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. who started the trend of celebrity presenters that year.
You're welcome. 2021, the Golden Globes were boycotted by all the nominees because of a Los Angeles Times expose that uncovered that none of the members of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association were Black journalists. The Golden Globes has spent the last year trying to reform their membership and some of their policies to make sure that they're a more inclusive organization.
In hindsight, the past year created a lot of opportunity for much needed change, and we knew that. And I think we embraced that change. We became the only awards show with a voting base composed of a majority of women and a majority of those who self-identify as ethnically diverse.
I'd like to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press.
The Golden Globes have a very strong effect on the Oscars. There was a study done that found that 90% of Golden Globes winners in the acting races went on to win an Oscar, and 50% of the Best Picture winners at the Globes went on to win an Oscar. And the reason is the Globes are in January. While many Oscar voters are trying to make their decisions about what movies to watch, the Golden Globes are the most fun awards show because it's the only awards show where you can drink throughout the entire evening.
Obviously, we want to reflect on the reforms and the serious change and transformation the association has gone through, but we don't want to lose the fun. This has always been the party of the year.
Now it is time for a little Golden Globes trivia. This is fun. It's sort of our version of Jeopardy. Well, not really. It's trivia. It's a pop quiz. Which pop star won a Golden Globe in 1997? A role she chased for nearly a decade. Hint, it is a gay guy who is asking the question.
I mean, should I answer?
Go ahead.
It is Madonna.
For Evita. Hello.
I mean, I love that Madonna. It's part of this amazing trend, right, of pop stars becoming movie stars. Yeah. Most recently, we've seen it with Lady Gaga from A Star is Born. I mean, tonight, Lady Gaga nominated for singing, but still, she's a movie star as well, nominated for her song in Top Gun Maverick, and I can't wait to see her.
And other pop stars, hello, Barbra Streisand, hello, Cher. So this is, we love our gay divas turning into big movie stars. Let's take a look at more fashion. Look, Janelle James from Abbott Elementary. Look at that. What is around her neck? That jewelry. Hello? The jewels tonight were out.
Oh, they are out. And I loved that you were singing Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend with Lily James, who had the diamonds, of course, around her neck.
Yes, she did. And if you're with a woman who's wearing diamonds like that,
you gotta sing it.
Yeah, you gotta sing it.
All right, let's do some more trivia,
Yes.
Marc. All right, our second trivia question. The first ever Golden Globe Awards was held during the day on January 20th, 1944 at the 20th Century Studio lot. Now, what film won the first ever Golden Globe that year? Marc, do you know?
I kind of do because I see it somewhere. The answer is The Song of Bernadette. How many people out there have seen that movie? If you haven't seen the movie, you should see the movie. But first watch the Golden Globes, then watch it. Binge Bernadette. Let's do number 3. Which 3 actresses tied for the award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama in 1989? Tied for the award for Best Actress.
I love that it wasn't just a tie, it was 3.
Is that called a try?
Now the answer is Sigourney Weaver, Jodie Foster, and Shirley McLean. I mean, give the three of them the globe. I love it.
I mean, I want to know what the voting was like. Like, how did it get just split 3 down? You know what? I don't know. It sounds a little rigged to me, but whatever. Three amazing queens.
All right, now we see some more arrivals. Andrew Garfield, who just spoke to you, Marc, and here's Claire Danes looking stunning.
Remember, the first time she was here, she's the youngest person to ever have won a Golden Globe for My So-Called Life. I was really hoping to ask her tonight about a My So-Called Life reunion. We need to know that. We need to see that. Wilson Cruz has become a friend of mine. Jared Leto, come on!
We want to see it happen. And now, starring in Fleischman in Trouble, I love that show. Her and Jesse Eisenberg. It's, you know, with so much TV, you never know what's really going to pop. And so many shows here nominated tonight seem to have popped. But now, let's take a look, shall we, Marc, at some of tonight's nominees.
Best Motion Picture Drama: Avatar, The Way of Water, Elvis, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick.
Sorry, can you say that again? All right, and I think that it's time for some more trivia. Okay, Marc?
I think it's time for more.
Okay, I have one for you, okay?
Yep.
What was the first Marvel movie to be nominated for Best Picture Drama? And I'm going to give you a hint. I just interviewed one of its stars.
And I'm just going to say, Black Panther.
You're so good at this. It's like...
I mean, but here's the deal. Let's take a look at this, though. Marvel movies, superhero roles have been nominated in the past, but to see them up in that Best Picture race is pretty phenomenal.
Yes, it is. And, you know, another action star arriving right now, Michelle Yeoh. You just spoke to her. She looks phenomenal. And I have to tell you, at home, I know you don't want to hear this, because you're watching from home, she looks even better in person, if that's possible.
And I just love how she said she's been waiting for this moment of her career for 40 years. So sometimes it takes a little patience in Hollywood. But what she said to me, and it's so touching, is I'm finally being seen. Now, what she's going to be seen in next, one of her next movies, here we go, Wicked, Madame Maribel. She's playing Madame Maribel opposite Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, Jonathan Bailey, who, I mean, this Wicked movie, it's going to be 2 Wicked movies based on the Broadway musical. And what Michelle told me is she hadn't seen the Wicked Broadway show until this week when she was in New York for NBR. And I said, Michelle, do you actually sing? And she's like, in the shower.
She can do anything, let's be honest. And, you know, you're talking about how she said that it took a while to get recognized. And I love the saying in Hollywood, it becomes a long time to be an overnight success. It's true. This is a business that is built on so much hard work and hearing no a lot. And then tonight, to see all these people who have worked so hard and really hit the pinnacle of being nominated for a Golden Globe. You know, we forget these are stars, they're celebrities, but they really do have hopes and dreams like the rest of us. And talking to some of them here, I was talking to Jenna Ortega, her first Golden Globe. She couldn't believe she was here. Now we have Adam Scott.
I mean, Adam Scott, with that bow tie, he's king. He's king. I'm just hoping he tied it himself. If that's a pre-tie, Adam, that's a problem.
Marc Malkin, our bow tie extraordinaire, always. There's another
bow tie. That is not, he didn't do that. That's a pre-tie, buddy. That's a pre-tie. That's John Landau, I believe, the producer of Avatar 3. You spoke to James Cameron. Did you ask him if The Rain was a marketing play by Avatar?
You know, somehow miraculously, for those who aren't with us in Los Angeles, it was pouring yesterday. I'm going to reveal this
now.
But
not just like LA people complaining it's raining. Torrential downpour.
I mean, this red carpet was partially flooded, and now it's a Golden Globes miracle. James Cameron probably did make that happen. It was probably the power of Avatar.
Look at Selma and James Cameron.
There
Selma
they are.
running after James Cameron. Do you think Selma was going, I want to be in Avatar 3? Avatar 3, please, James Cameron.
I hope so. And, you know, I asked James Cameron about how well it's doing. It's about to hit $2 billion. Now, by the way, he says, not yet. And I said, not you. But he said, this is a reminder that people want to be back in movie theaters. And you know what then he told me? He said, enough with this streaming business. So if I had more time with him, what I would have asked is, would you ever take your work to a streaming service first exclusively? So, James, come back. We want to ask you a few more questions.
By the way, you could take Avatar, break it up, and it could be a limited series. Now, let's take a look. More fashion. Who do we have here? There she is, Salma Hayek, looking absolutely gorgeous. You know what? I'm just going to brag right now. She told her co-star that I'm her favorite, but she wouldn't say it on camera because she didn't want to get in trouble with other people.
Okay, well,
So I don't know
we'll say
if she
it.
was lying or not, but thanks, Selma.
Well, there we go. Marc Malkin is Salma Hayek's favorite. I mean, you really are the man of the red carpets, and it's your birthday. But you know, let's talk about another amazing woman. It's not just about Salma. It's also about Jennifer Coolidge tonight. She is making her way down the red carpet. We saw her and she looks beautiful. And I actually had the chance to interview her for Variety's cover story, and she got very candid about her renewed success with White Lotus.
I never saw this moment coming. You know what I mean? Like, my friends never saw this moment coming, and this was such a fluky thing that White Lotus, and it was a big success and everything. So it's all a surprise, and so it's very, very fun. Yeah, there's no bad side to this one, to this. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. And I've had a couple ex-boyfriends that I would never have heard from unless that happened. You know, like, people are really that shallow. You know, now they're like, well, I don't know why, you're just on my mind.
Oh my God, I love her so much. I just wanted her to look at me and go, you're trying to murder me. You're a gay. You're trying to murder me.
These gays, they're trying to murder me. I mean, it just shows the impact that show made. It is so hard to pop out now, and it feels like if you weren't watching White Lotus, you were in the minority. Everybody knows that. It's the most memeable show these days. But Marc, we've been playing some red carpet bingo with the stars tonight, and I haven't been doing a very good job keeping track, but I think that I beat you because Hannah Einbinder, she read through it. First of all, I could listen to her read a phone book. She's so hilarious and talented. I feel like she had about everything, but when she looked at gummies, she said, are those sort of gummies? And I said, they sure are. And she said, well, I don't have those, but I have a joint.
So that doesn't count. We said gummy.
I thought that was a winning answer.
A joint is not a gummy, but Andrew Garfield, I said, you have a good luck charm, aren't you? And he said, no. I said, I'm your good luck charm. He said, yes, you are. So, you know what? I cheated. You could cheat, too. I think I got someone. Andrew got the iPhone 10. He didn't have cash on him. No snack, because he said he had a breakfast. I asked him what he ate. He said, none of your business. He had a mask with him. No gummies. No dating app. He didn't say a date, no speech. He didn't have a speech. You know what? You beat me up.
I'm telling you. And Austin Butler, he told me he brought a date. He brought his sister, which
Aww.
I love. Hannah Einbinder brought her best friend.
Of course she did.
As her date tonight. God, next year at the Golden Globes, I need to do a better job keeping track
I
of
didn't
this.
keep track at all. I thought someone at home was doing that for us.
But
you know what?
No.
I'm calling it.
I know. I want to call it. I want to call it.
This year's Golden Globes bingo is a tie. It's a tie.
No, I'm recalling it. It's your birthday. Marc Malkin wins bingo. It's his birthday present.
You just got engaged. You win bingo, and you win bingo. You all win bingo.
As you see, we're very excited to be here.
Winning bingo.
To win bingo at the Golden Globes. Marc, I have to ask, with all the shows and all the movies nominated tonight, do you have a favorite, something that really stuck out to you?
Of the movies this year?
Or shows.
Of shows. I mean, White Lotus, you know, listen, that show could do no wrong. I'll admit, when I first started watching the second season, I was like, is this going to be as good as the first season? And then when Tanya went over, I mean, it was just genius. No one expected Tanya to die. And by the way, don't tweet at me about spoiler alert. We've known Tanya's been dead for a while. Do not tweet. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched White Lotus yet, that's a problem for you, not me.
It is true, though. In this age of spoiler alerts, we need some parameters for when we're allowed to say these things. You know, now I think one of the best moments, certainly one of the most successful of the year, was Top Gun Maverick. Yes. And I spoke to Glenn Powell tonight, and he's down for another one. So let's get it going.
Let's get it going, Tom Cruise.
Sequel to the sequel.
The sequel to the sequel. We want a really top Maverick. But you know what? Let's just talk about RRR. It's taking literally the world by storm. the nicest guys, the sweetest guys. And the movie is just so much fun. It's pure escapism. It is 3 hours. It is 3 hours, but it goes by quick. And you know what else went by quick? This live show went by quick. So thank you for joining Variety on the gray carpet, not from the rain, it's actually a gray carpet, for our first official digital pre-show of the Golden Globe Awards.
And a big thank you to you, Marc, for working on your birthday. Happy birthday, Marc.
you.
Now, the 80th Golden Globe Awards are just about to start on NBC, so switch on over. You do not want to miss Jerrod Carmichael's opening monologue. I can't wait to see it. He is so funny. He is so talented. He's Emmy winning. I can't wait to see who he roasts tonight. I bet you nobody is off limits. Good night and good luck, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.